Alright guys, a quick video for you today talking about a different way to apply a pickguard to your guitar where you want to protect the finish. It's not a new concept, but it's an idea where you can get a very easy to find replaceable way of protecting this portion of the guitar. So right here you can see this area has some protection on it. I'll bring it in a little closer where you can see that. Sorry, the light's a little bit of a glare there. Bring it in so you can see it a little bit closer there. So what I wanted to find is something that didn't have a very aggressive adhesive to it, that could be easily removed and wiped away the instant that you don't want it on there anymore. And it's really mainly for guitars where you want to preserve that finish, something like this with a maple top, or this isn't a very expensive guitar, but there are guitars that are much more expensive, like for example like a PRS core guitar that's $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 and up. This is a great way to preserve that part of the guitar and keep it protected and then very easily remove it. This is a product that is called Magic Mask from a company in the heat printing industry called Stahls. It's spelled S-T-A-H-L-S. And you can find them on Stahls.com. I'll post a link below so you can find the product I'm going to talk about here. It arrives to you in different ways. You can buy it by the yard. And this is kind of a small piece of it. It's just a clear masking material that is used on heat press vinyl products for transferring products to different types of materials and hard surfaces and other applications that it's used for. It's designed to grab vinyl or grab material from another roll of material and then very quickly release it so that it can be transferred to those other items. So I got to thinking, that adhesive on there is good enough to keep this in place, but it's not nearly aggressive enough to cause a problem to remove it or anything like that. So what I did is I found the shape that I wanted, decided how I wanted it to be represented on the guitar, and you can notice even here it's kind of hard to see. There is kind of a bubble effect under there. That's the adhesive, so you won't get a crystal clear look out of it, but again the adhesive is not as aggressive, so that's kind of what you want. If you're like 10 feet away, 8 feet, maybe even less, you can't even see this on there, so it's actually pretty cool. So it does preserve the look of the guitar, but protecting it at the same time. All you do is cut it to the shape that you want and apply it carefully. What I did is use the paper backing behind this will keep the you don't want fingerprints and everything as you're applying it, so you're basically just going to keep that paper backing on there and roll it away as you apply it, and then gently press it into place, and you're good to go. One thing to remember is whatever area you're wanting to protect, make sure you get a little bit of a splash over, because you don't want to have a protected area and then scratches around that. Then when you remove it, you kind of have a shape of where you left it, so make sure you kind of have an overspill of that. But it's a cool product. I'll link it below. I think it's a great solution, and something to think about on your higher end guitar where you want to protect a specific area of it. So there you go, guys.